The station lights were glowing softly beneath the humid summer sky. A tired train kept rolling slowly, like it forgot the reason why. You wore that faded denim jacket with careless flowers in your hair, and every stranger passing by us felt like they vanished into air. The radio inside the cafe played songs from long forgotten years, and somewhere through the crowded silence I almost heard your voice appear. The city moved in distant motion, like waves beneath the midnight blue. But every road inside my memory still somehow led to you. Sometimes the night feels endless, like an old movie scene, frozen between shadows and things that might have been. Neon summer train running through the rain, carrying old memories I can't explain. Neon summer train calling me again, like a dream that disappears but never really ends. We used to walk beside the river till morning painted all the streets. The world felt young and almost careless whenever our two shadows meet. Your laughter echoed through the alleys, like music drifting through the dark. And every tiny moment with you left fingerprints upon my heart. Now every crowded conversation feels quieter than before, like half the world went missing the night you walked out the door. But every lonely evening still brings your ghost around. Inside the sleeping city, your footsteps are the sound. Neon summer train running through the rain, carrying old memories I can't explain. Neon summer train calling me again, like a dream that disappears but never really ends. Maybe we were only strangers borrowing a little time, two tired souls together beneath electric signs. But even now I see you whenever midnight falls, like an old reflection still living in these walls. Neon summer train whispering your name, every passing window looks the same. Neon summer train somewhere in the rain, still carrying our yesterday. through the dark again.
There's a photograph beside my window, faded slowly by the sun. You were smiling near the ocean, like the world had just begun. The wind was moving through your hair, while seagulls crossed the evening sky. And somewhere in that frozen forgot that time could fly. Old records spinning in the corner, coffee stains upon the floor. Everything feels strangely smaller than it ever did before. But every little memory still shines beneath the dark, like old Polaroid colors inside my heart. Polaroid hearts never fall apart, even when the years grow cold. Love still leaves a mark. Polaroid hearts living in the dark, like old summer lights still glowing through the stars. We drove for hours through the valley, listening to midnight radio, talking about distant futures neither one of us would know. The dashboard lights reflected softly inside your tired emerald eyes, and every lonely highway sunset felt too beautiful to hide. Now strangers fill the same old places, but something feels erased, like half the city disappeared the night you walked away. Still every rainy evening brings your shadow back, like an old forgotten movie fading into black. Polaroid hearts never fall apart, even when the years grow cold. Love still leaves a mark. Polaroid hearts living in the dark, like old summer lights still glowing through the stars. Maybe love was only borrowed, like a song we used to play, but some melodies stay longer even after they decay. Polaroid hearts hitting in the dark,
taillights outside the window. Rain keeps falling on the sign. Another lonely midnight highway. Another city left behind. Your coat still hangs beside the doorway, like you might return someday. Funny how abandoned memories never really fade away. The television whispers softly to an empty smoking room, and somewhere in the distant darkness summer disappeared too soon. Every passing headlight feels like yesterday. Still searching for your shadow along the interstate. Blue motel lights burning through the night, like forgotten promises still trying to survive. Blue motel lights somewhere out of sight, holding on to echoes of a love that used to shine. We used to dream about California, like the movies taught us to. Driving through endless neon evenings, with nothing left to lose. Your laughter filled the old convertible, like music in the sea. And every small imperfect moment still means everything to me. Now every road feels disconnected, every skyline feels the same, and every crowded conversation sounds quieter without your name. Still the rain keeps falling on this worn-out town, and every little memory refuses to back down. Blue motel lights burning through the night, like forgotten promises still trying to survive. Blue motel lights somewhere out of sight, holding on to echoes of a love that used to shine. Maybe hearts were built for leaving, maybe time was built to break, but every lonely mile I travel still carries your mistake. Blue motel lights fading with the night, but somewhere in the darkness you still feel alive. Blue motel lights glowing pale and white, like an old unfinished story still running through my mind.
lights were softly shaken across the dark Atlantic waves. You held my hand beside the boardwalk like summer never had to change. The Ferris wheel was turning slowly beyond the distant carnival, and somewhere through the crowded music I forgot the world at all. We danced beneath the electric lanterns till morning touched the sleeping sea, and every tiny second with you felt larger than eternity. Still every midnight ocean brings your face to me like reflections dancing across the sea. Dancing by the harbor under neon stars like two young runaways driving stolen cars. Dancing by the harbor where the moonlight starts. Somewhere in the summer wind, you still live inside my heart. The old bartender kept on smiling while records echoed through the room, and every faded love song somehow made the night feel warmer too. You said someday we'd leave together, find another distant shore, but life moves differently than dreamers ever planned for anymore. Now every lonely seaside evening feels colder than before, like half the waves stop moving the night you close the door. Still I hear your laughter floating through the dark like forgotten fireflies leaving little sparks. Dancing by the harbor under neon stars like two young runaways driving stolen cars. Dancing by the harbor where the moonlight starts. Somewhere in the summer wind, you still live inside my heart. Maybe all our little moments were never meant to stay, but some nights still remember the words we couldn't say. Dancing by the harbor till the night was gone, like an old romantic movie still quietly playing on. Dancing by the harbor, though the years move far, I still see your shadow beneath those neon stars.
The midnight radio was playing some old forgotten love refrain, while taxis crossed the rainy avenue like ghosts beneath the rain. He leaned against the apartment window watching distant city lights, and every quiet little heartbeat filled the silence of the night. The room still smelled like cheap perfume and coffee left too long, while somewhere through the sleeping darkness another summer disappeared, gone. Funny how the smallest moments outlive the loudest years, still floating through the silence like unfinished souvenirs. Last radio romance still living in my hands, like a melody that vanished before the final dance. Last radio romance lost inside the past, but every lonely midnight song still brings you back. We used to drive through empty suburbs till sunrise touched the boulevard, talking about impossible futures, like dreaming wasn't hard. The dashboard glowed in faded amber, while old songs filled the air. And somewhere in your tired expression I knew time was waiting there. Now strangers pass like moving shadows across familiar streets, but every rainy neon evening still pulls me back to me. And every station playing those old romantic tunes still sounds a little haunted inside these empty rooms. Last radio romance still living in my hands, like a melody that vanished before the final dance. Last radio romance lost inside the past, but every lonely midnight song still brings you back. Maybe love was just a station somewhere along the line, two drifting hearts together, borrowing borrowed time. Last radio romance fading like the rain, but every old familiar chorus makes me feel again. Last radio romance somewhere in the dark, still playing softly inside my heart. through the pier. You lit another cigarette slowly, like you were hiding every fear. The carnival had long stopped turning. The crowds had disappeared by then. Only the distant sound of waves remained, rolling through the dark again. We sat beside the sleeping harbor, watching old boats gently sway. And somewhere in the quiet silence, summer slowly slipped away. Your hair kept moving in the moonlight, like scenes from some forgotten film. And for a while the world felt weightless, quiet, beautiful, and still. Every little memory still tastes like salt and rain, like old songs drifting softly through an empty train. Cigarettes and seaside nights, neon fading pale and white. You and me beneath the stars, holding on to borrowed time. Cigarettes and seaside dreams, nothing's ever what it seems, but your shadow still survives somewhere in these sleepless nights. The jukebox in the corner diner played low enough to almost fade, while strangers danced beneath dim lighting like ghosts inside an old arcade. You talked about escaping somewhere far beyond the crowded town, but dreams grow heavy over time and slowly start to drown. Now every lonely coastal highway feels longer than before, like every wave keeps asking me what I'm still waiting for. Still the ocean keeps repeating things I cannot change, and every passing summer still whispers your name. Cigarettes and seaside nights, neon fading pale and white. You and me beneath the stars, holding on to borrowed time. Cigarettes and seaside dreams, nothing's ever what it seems, but your shadow still survives somewhere in these sleepless nights. Maybe we were only fragments floating through the tide, two temporary fireflies trying hard to shine. Cigarettes and seaside nights burning slowly out of sight, but every lonely midnight wave still carries you tonight.
Velvet rain across the highway, silver headlights passing slow. The motel sign kept flickering softly like it forgot to let me go. Your lipstick stain upon the coffee cup, still resting by the bed, like the room itself remembered every word we never said. The curtains move beside the window while thunder rolled beyond the town, and somewhere through the quiet static another dream came crashing down. Funny how abandoned places still know our names, like every lonely hallway remembers all the pain. Velvet Rain Motel, where our shadows fell, somewhere between goodbye and things we couldn't tell. Velvet Rain Motel, under neon spells, still holding on to echoes only midnight knows too well. We used to drive till dawn together, with nowhere really left to go. The radio filled up the silence like snowfall moving slow. You said the world keeps changing faces, people always disappear, but certain nights remain forever, frozen somewhere in the years. Now every rainy boulevard feels emptier somehow, like half the city lost its heartbeat the night you left this town. Still I hear your footsteps somewhere in the dark, like old unfinished melodies, leaving tiny sparks. Velvet Rain Motel, where our shadows fell, somewhere between goodbye and things we couldn't tell. Velvet Rain Motel, under neon spells, still holding on to echoes only midnight knows too well. Maybe love was never stable, like smoke beneath the light, but some memories keep breathing long after they die. Velvet Rain Motel, lonely carousel, still spinning through the silence, like a worn out farewell.
tired neon moons. You leaned your head against the window, watching palm trees drift behind, and every passing traffic signal felt suspended out of time. The stereo played old love ballads, low enough to barely hear, while headlights stretched across the freeway like ghosts from distant years. Every summer leaves behind little scars beneath the skin, and every lonely highway still pulls me back again. California midnight blue still reminds me of you, like a fading photograph lost inside the avenue. California midnight blue, every dream felt true till the sunrise broke apart everything we thought we knew. There was a diner near the ocean, open 24 hours long. We stayed until the sky grew silver, singing every broken song. Your laughter echoed through the parking lot like fireworks in June. And somewhere in that tiny moment, life disappeared too soon. Now every crowded conversation feels quieter than before, like something beautiful went missing the night you closed the door. Still the city keeps on moving like nothing ever changed, but every lonely sunset still whispers your name. California midnight blue still reminds me of you, like a fading photograph lost inside the avenue. California midnight blue, every dream felt true till the sunrise broke apart everything we thought we knew. Maybe we were just temporary, like waves against the shore, but temporary things still hurt long after they are gone. California midnight blue, ocean lights and you, still surviving somewhere deep inside the things I do. The record player kept on spinning, though everybody else had gone. Dust was floating through the moonlight, like the ending of a song. You danced alone beside the curtains, barefoot on the wooden floor. The old apartment smelled like winter, coffee smoke and cheap cologne. Somehow even all the silence never made us feel alone. Funny how old melodies outlive the passing years, still hiding in forgotten rooms like tiny souvenirs. The last vinyl song still playing after you're gone, like a memory refusing to fade into the dawn. The last vinyl song, lonely but still strong, somewhere in the static your heartbeat carries on. We used to dream about tomorrow, like tomorrow wouldn't end. Young enough to trust forever, more than common sense. Your reflection in the hallway mirror still appears sometimes at night, like old movie scenes returning under tired yellow lights. Now strangers occupy the places where our shadows used to stay. But every old familiar corner still quietly says your name. Still the city keeps repeating things I cannot hide, and every rainy evening brings you back alive. The last vinyl song still playing after you're gone, like a memory refusing to fade into the dawn. The last vinyl song, lonely but still strong, somewhere in the static your heartbeat carries on. Maybe love was only music floating briefly through the air, but certain songs stay breathing long after no one's there. The last vinyl song, still echoes all night long, like a ghost beneath a needle, quietly moving on.
Tokyo after midnight, playing old romantic songs again. Every city hides a story inside the midnight air, and every lonely shadow still makes me think you're there. Tokyo after midnight, neon burning bright, like an endless movie scene, living through the night. Tokyo after midnight, summer rain and light, still carrying your memory through these sleepless nights. We walk beside the river slowly till sunrise touched the eastern sky, talking about impossible futures too beautiful to survive. The cafes open one by one as the morning covered up the stars, and somewhere in that quiet moment I forgot who we really are. Now every crowded intersection feels emptier somehow, like half the city disappeared the night you left this town. Still I hear your footsteps somewhere in the rain, like unfinished melodies returning once again. Tokyo after midnight, neon burning bright, like an endless movie scene, living through the night. Tokyo after midnight, summer rain and light, still carrying your memory through these sleepless nights. Maybe love was built for passing, like trains beneath the moon, but passing things can still remain inside an empty room. Tokyo after midnight, fading out of sight, but somewhere in the neon glow you still feel alive tonight.
California radio nights, softly glowing amber light, palm trees swaying by the ocean, underneath the moon tonight. Your feet were resting on the dashboard, hair moving in the summer wind, and somewhere through the static silence we felt young again. The boulevard kept stretching farther, like a dream that wouldn't end, while old love songs through broken speakers made strangers feel like friends. The waves were crashing near the highway, silver underneath the dark, and every like little souvenirs. California radio nights still shining in my mind, like old photographs we left behind. California radio nights burning soft and bright, somewhere in the lonely dark you still feel alive. There was a diner near the coastline, open till the break of dawn. We stayed there drinking black coffee, pretending time was never gone. We laughed beneath the jukebox lighting, like scenes from old romance films. And for a while the whole world faded, quiet, warm, and still. Now every crowded conversation feels emptier somehow, like half the city lost its heartbeat the night you left this town. Still every summer evening pulls me back again, like old songs drifting softly through the ocean wind. California radio nights still shining in my mind, like old photographs we left behind. California radio nights burning soft and bright, somewhere in the lonely dark you still feel alive. Maybe love was only borrowed like moonlight on the sea, but some nights still remember what you meant to me. California radio nights echo through my life, like an old unfinished movie still playing through the night.
Sunset Boulevard was glowing gold beneath the evening rain. Cadillacs and faded headlights rolling slowly through LA. You wore a white silk summer jacket with tired makeup in your eyes, like some actress from an old movie, trying hard to hide goodbye. Bars were filled with lonely dreamers. motel signs kept flickering softly, blue against the morning sky. And every little thing about you made the night feel alive. Now every empty boulevard feels colder than before, like half the world stopped breathing the night you closed the door. Still I hear your laughter through the summer rain, like old forgotten melodies returning once again. Sunset Boulevard dream, nothing's what it seems. Love can disappear like smoke between the beams. Sunset Boulevard dream, lost inside the scene, but somewhere in the midnight glow, you still live in me. Maybe we were just two shadows passing through the light, but certain hearts stay glowing long after goodbye. Sunset Boulevard dream still runs through my veins, like an old romantic record spinning through the rain.
Motel lights and memories shining through the pouring rain. Another lonely roadside evening, trying hard to numb the pain. The television flickered softly inside the tired room, while distant thunder kept on rolling, like an old forgotten tune. Your perfume still lived in my jacket long after you were gone. Funny how abandoned feelings can keep hanging on. Outside the trucks kept moving slowly down the endless interstate, and somewhere through the neon silence still hear your name. Every passing headlight feels like yesterday, still searching through the darkness for words we couldn't say. Motel lights and memories burning endlessly, like old songs that never fade inside of me. Motel lights and memories lost beside the sea, but somewhere in the midnight rain, you still breathe in me. We used to drive through Arizona till the desert met the dawn,
sharing cigarettes and secrets, like the night would carry on. The radio played soft rock ballads low beneath the summer stars, and every empty highway moment somehow healed our scars. Now every diner feels much quieter, every city feels too small, like half the world disappeared the night I lost it all. Still the rain keeps falling across the boulevard, and every lonely memory still hits a little hard. Motel lights and memory burning endlessly, like old songs that never fade inside of me. Motel lights and memories lost beside the sea, but somewhere in the midnight rain you still breathe in me. Maybe love was always fragile, like smoke beneath the moon, but fragile things can haunt you long after they are through. Motel lights and memories still alive in me, like an old West Coast melody floating through the breeze.
Summer wind motel tonight, ocean shining pale and white, your shadow dancing near the balcony beneath the fading light. The swimming pool reflected moonlight like broken pieces of the stars. And somewhere down the western highway, a lonely saxophone was ours. You smiled while holding cheap red wine, like nothing bad could happen yet. And for a while the world felt softer than anything I'll ever get. Every little summer leaves a scar behind, still floating through the darkness inside my mind. Summer wind motel under midnight spells, love can disappear before you even tell. Summer wind motel, lonely carousel, still spinning through my memory like a farewell. We stayed awake until the sunrise, watching waves along the shore, talking about distant futures neither one believed anymore. The jukebox played old rock ballads, soft enough to barely hear, but every chorus kept reminding me how fast disappeared. coastal road feels empty. Every sunset feels too cold, like something beautiful was buried inside the growing old. Still the ocean whispers things I can't explain, and every summer evening still repeats your name. Summer wind motel under midnight spells. Love can disappear before you even tell. Summer wind motel, lonely carousel, still spinning through my memory like a farewell. Maybe we were built for leaving, like waves beneath the sky. But some nights still remember the way you looked that night. Summer wind motel still rings like a bell. Somewhere in the western dark, you still live as well.
Vinyl hearts in the rain tonight, spinning slow beneath dim light. The city sleeping beyond the window, while we held each other tight. The radio played old soft rock ballads, low enough to feel like dreams. And somewhere through the quiet darkness, nothing was the way it seemed. You touched my hand beside the record player, like time had stopped somehow. And every lonely thing inside me finally calmed down. Outside, the taxis cross Manhattan, silver underneath the storm. But inside that tiny apartment, your love kept me warm. Still every rainy midnight brings your ghost around, like old melodies floating above the town. Final hearts in the rain, still calling your name, like old photographs that never really change. Final hearts in the rain, somewhere through the pain, you still dance beside me like a slow refrain. We used to dream about forever, like forever wouldn't fade. Young enough to trust the future more than all the mistakes we made. The burnt coffee and cigarettes at 3 a.m. While old jazz records kept on turning again and again. Now strangers fill the old apartment where our shadows used to stay. But every rainy evening still quietly says your name. Still the city whispers things I cannot hide, and every lonely thunderstorm keeps you alive. Vinyl hearts in the rain, still calling your name like old photographs that never really changed. Vinyl hearts in the rain, somewhere through the pain you still dance beside me like a slow refrain. Maybe love was only borrowed, like moonlight on the sea, but certain hearts stay beating through old melodies. Vinyl hearts in the rain echo through my veins like an old West Coast love song, drifting through the rain.
Ocean Boulevard tonight, silver waves and traffic lights, palm trees moving in slow motion underneath the moon so bright. You sat beside the passenger window, watching strangers pass us by, like old ghosts across the highway, disappearing into night. The radio played soft and distant, some forgotten love refrain, while warm wind through the open rooftop mixed with traces of the rain. Somewhere near the old marina, saxophones were drifting low, and for a while the world felt weightless, like nowhere else to go. Funny how the quiet moments stay longer than the loud, still floating through my memory like smoke above the crowd. Ocean Boulevard tonight, still burning in my mind like a movie scene I couldn't leave behind. Ocean Boulevard tonight, neon pale and white, somewhere in the summer dark
laughter in the neon glow, and every little thing about you felt impossible to hold. Now every western coastline sunset feels colder than before, like half the world stopped breathing the night you closed the door. Still every lonely evening pulls me back again, like old songs drifting softly through the ocean wind. Ocean Boulevard tonight, still burning in my mind, like a movie scene I couldn't leave behind. Ocean Boulevard tonight, neon pale and white, somewhere in the summer dark you still feel alive. Maybe love was made for leaving, like waves against the shore, but certain nights keep shining long after they are gone. Ocean Boulevard tonight echoes through my life like an old West Coast romance, still running through the night.
Cadillac summer rain running softly down the glass, streetlights blurred like watercolor as the midnight traffic passed. You drove slowly through the city, one hand resting on the wheel, while old songs through the speakers made everything feel real. The boulevard was glowing golden beneath the pouring western sky, and somewhere through the quiet thunder I forgot the reason why. Your laughter drifted through the dashboard, warm against the storm outside, like tiny sparks inside the darkness, trying hard to survive. Every little summer leaves a scar behind, still floating through the rain inside my mind. Cadillac summer rain, still stays fragile, like smoke beneath the stars. But fragile things can haunt you long after they are gone. Cadillac summer rain running through my veins, like an old American love song, drifting through the rain.
Moonlight on Route 66, desert wind and cigarette lips, the highway stretching through the darkness, like a promise we could never fix. You slept softly by the window, head resting on your hand, while Western radio stations faded slowly through the sand. The motels glowed beside the roadside, blue beneath the midnight sky. And somewhere through the empty silence, I could almost hear goodbye. You were young enough to believe the road could heal everything, but lonely roads keep moving forward, no matter what you bring. Funny how old highways still remember us, like shadows drifting quietly through clouds of dust. Moonlight on Route 66 still feels like your kiss, like an old West Coast movie, too beautiful to miss. Moonlight on Route 66, nothing stays like this, but somewhere in the desert wind, you still exist. We stopped beside an old gas station just before the break of dawn, coffee steaming through the silence while another night moved on. Your reflection in the windshield looked tired but alive, like somebody still believing dreams could survive. Now every lonely interstate feels colder than before, like half the stars stop shining the night you close the door. Still the desert whispers things I cannot hide, and every passing mile still keeps you alive. Moonlight on Route 66 still feels like your kiss, like an old West Coast movie, too beautiful to miss. Moonlight on Route 66, nothing stays like this, but somewhere in the desert wind, you still exist. Maybe we were always drifting like dust beneath the moon, but certain nights stay breathing long after they are through. Moonlight on Route 66 echoes through the mist like an old forgotten romance. I still can't resist.
Late night Manhattan rain, silver taxis through the haze, street lights glowing on the pavement like old forgotten plays. You stood beneath the theater lighting, holding roses in your hand, while jazz escaped through open doorways across the avenue again. The skyline shimmered through the river, cold against the cloudy night, but somehow every little moment still felt warm beneath your eyes. The subway echoed through the darkness like distant drums below, and somewhere in the sleepless city I forgot to let you go. Every rainy evening still brings you around like old melodies floating above the town. Late night Manhattan still lives inside my heart like an unfinished movie torn slowly apart. You still leave your mark. You stayed awake till early morning, watching strangers drift below, sharing wine beside the fire escape while old jazz records play slow. Your lipstick on the coffee cup still lives inside my mind. Funny how abandoned memories refuse to fall behind. Now every crowded intersection feels emptier somehow, like half the city stopped breathing the night you left downtown. Still the thunder whispers things I cannot change, and every lonely midnight still repeats your name. Late night Manhattan still lives inside my
ocean shining pale and white, the harbor sleeping in the distance, underneath the moonlight sky. You leaned against the wooden railing, hair dancing in the salty wind, while old songs from the radio made us feel young again. The lighthouse blinking through the darkness looked lonely by the shore, and somewhere through the midnight silence I wanted nothing more. The jukebox played inside the diner, warm against the ocean breeze, and every little thing about you felt effortless to me. Funny how the quiet moments stay alive for years, still drifting through my memory like tiny souvenirs. Seaside radio dreams, nothing's what it seems. Love can disappear like smoke above the sea. Seaside radio dreams still echo through me like an old West Coast melody floating through the breeze. We talked about escaping somewhere far beyond the crowded town, watching fishing boats move slowly as the fog rolled in around. Your reflection in the moonlight looks softer than before, like somebody I could almost hold forever on the shore. Now every lonely coastal evening feels colder than the rain, like half the waves stop moving the night you left again. Still the ocean whispers things I cannot hide, and every summer evening still keeps you alive. Seaside radio dreams, nothing's what it seems. Love can disappear like smoke above the sea. Seaside radio dreams still echo through me like an old West Coast melody floating through the breeze. Maybe we were built for leaving like waves beneath the sky, but certain nights stay breathing long after goodbye. Seaside radio dreams still drift through my sleep like an old forgotten love song. The ocean chose to keep. broken radio highway, running through the desert night, headlights stretching endlessly beneath the pale moonlight. You slept softly by the window with your jacket pulled up tight, while old songs faded in and out like ghosts across the dial tonight. The motels glowed like lonely islands scattered through the dark, and somewhere in the endless silence you quietly stole my heart. The dashboard lights were softly shaking as thunder rolled afar, and every passing mile together felt like driving through the stars. Funny how old highways never really end, still carrying our shadows through the wind. Broken radio highway, still calling your name, like old melodies surviving through the rain. Broken radio highway, nothing stays the same, but somewhere in the midnight dark you still remain. We stopped beside a roadside diner, open through the break of dawn. Coffee steaming in the silence, while another night moved on. You smiled beneath fluorescent lighting, like scenes from old romance films. And for a while the whole world faded, quiet, warm and still. Now every lonely interstate feels colder than before, like half the sky stopped shining the night you closed the door. Still the static whispers things I cannot change, and every passing station still repeats your name. Broken radio highway, still calling your name, still calling your name, like old melodies surviving through the rain. Broken radio highway, nothing stays the same, nothing stays the same, but somewhere in the midnight dark you still remain. Maybe love was all floating through the rain.
Summer wine and vinyl records spinning slowly through the dark. Warm wind drifting through the balcony like whispers through my heart. You wore an oversized white sweater with your bare feet on the floor, and somehow every little moment made me want you more. The city lights beyond the harbor look softer in the haze, while old songs filled the apartment like echoes from another age. You danced beside the record player, eyes glowing amber gold, like someone built from faded memories, too beautiful to hold. Funny how old love songs never really fade, still drifting through the silence like shadows in the rain. Summer wine and vinyl still living in my mind like old West Coast movies we left behind. Summer wine and vinyl burning soft tonight, somewhere in the midnight dark. You still shine bright. We stayed awake till nearly sunrise, watching smoke above the sea, talking about distant futures like they belong to you and me. The radio played through the kitchen, low enough to barely hear, but every little melody still keeps you near. Now every crowded boulevard feels emptier somehow, like half the city disappeared the night you left this town. Still the ocean whispers things I cannot hide, and every lonely midnight still keeps you alive. Summer wine and vinyl still living in my mind like old West Coast movies we left behind. Summer wine and vinyl burning soft tonight, somewhere in the midnight dark. You still shine bright. Maybe love belongs to moments, not forever after all, but certain nights stay glowing long after they fall. through the night.
Rain over Hollywood tonight. Neon drowning in the storm. Taxi headlights through the boulevard. Trying hard to stay warm. You stood outside the old theater under pale electric signs, like an actress from another lifetime, lost somewhere in time. The bars were filled with lonely dreamers, talking loud to kill the pain, while saxophones through open windows echoed through the rain. You held my hand beside the sidewalk, like you didn't want to leave. And somewhere in that tiny moment, I forgot how to breathe. Funny how the rainy nights stay longer than the sun, still floating through my memory long after they are gone. Rain over Hollywood still feels so good, like old romantic movies we misunderstood. Rain over Hollywood, somewhere in the blue, every lonely midnight rain still smells like you. We drove beneath the western skyline till morning touched the sea, sharing cigarettes and old love songs, like runaway teenagers free. Your reflection in the windshield looks softer than before, like somebody I could almost hold forever, wanting more. Now every crowded avenue feels emptier somehow, like half the world stopped breathing the night you left downtown. Still the thunder whispers things I cannot change, and every stormy evening still repeats your name. Rain over Hollywood still feels so good, like old romantic movies we misunderstood. Rain over Hollywood, somewhere in the blue, every lonely midnight rain still smells like you. Maybe love was built for leaving, like clouds beneath the moon. But certain hearts stay glowing long after they are through.
Rain over Hollywood,
Echoes through the night, like an old California love song, still burning bright.
Midnight bar in Memphis, smoke hanging in the air, old men talking to the jukebox like somebody still cared. You sat beside the counter quietly, red lipstick and tired eyes, while blue songs through the speakers made the whole room feel alive. The bartender kept wiping glasses like time moved way too slow. And somewhere in that lonely music, I forgot to let you go. Outside the rain kept falling softly on the empty southern street, while neon signs through blurry windows made the night feel bittersweet. Funny how sad melodies still feel like home, even after everybody has already gone. Midnight bar in Memphis, still burning in my chest like old whiskey and broken records I can't forget. Midnight bar in Memphis, lonely but the best. Somewhere in the smoky dark, your shadow still rests. We danced beside the jukebox slowly till closing time at 2, like the whole world disappeared. Every time I looked at you, the waitress stacked the empty glasses while dawn approached outside, and somehow all the broken people still had nowhere left to hide. Now every lonely southern highway feels colder than before, like half the stars stopped shining the night you closed the door. Still the jukebox whispers things I cannot change, and every tired love song still repeats your name. Midnight still rests. Maybe love belongs to drifters passing through the night, but certain hearts stay glowing long after goodbye. Midnight bar in Memphis echoes through the rain like an old American blues song, calling me again.
Last summer in Malibu, ocean shining crystal blue. You drove barefoot down the coastline like freedom belonged to you. The sunset painted gold across us while warm wind filled the air, and every tiny moment with you felt too beautiful to bear. Old songs drifted through the speakers, low against the crashing waves, while seagulls crossed the western skyline like scenes our memory saves. You laughed beside the bonfire slowly, with moonlight in your eyes, and somehow all the noise inside me finally went quiet that night. Funny how the summer nights stay longer than the years, still drifting